This video is for all you beginner guitarists who has been looking for affordable, good quality acoustic guitar in a budget price range. Usually, a lot of basic guitars face the problem of not having a long life. And that's why we have selected some options to begin your guitar journey with. Welcome back to John's Music and let's get right at it. This video covers two topics. The first one is the demo of the two guitars that we are showing, especially keeping beginners in mind. And the second topic is the comparison of sound between grand auditorium size and an orchestra model size. To meet both the purposes, we have selected two models from the brand Hex. You must be not very new to this brand now because we have done several videos in the past. Here in the right side, we have the Hex GA70c, and here on the left side, we have the F70m. Now both these guitars have some exactly same specifications that we are going to run through. Both have laminate wood across the guitar, that is we have laminated agathis wood, and back and sides we have laminated sapelli. We have NATO neck on both the guitars. The headstock is very similar along with die-cast tuning keys on both of them. Strap nuts also you can find on both ends of this guitar. Also to mention that both these guitars come in an electroacoustic variant as well. F70 comes as F70e and GA70c comes as GA70ce. Now both these models what we have here for today's demo are acoustic guitars. However, the electroacoustic guitars come loaded with Fishman Sonitone electronics. Now that makes this the only two guitars with Fishman Sonitone electronics in this price range. Speaking about the price range, this particular acoustic model is for 11,000 rupees and the electroacoustic model goes to 15,700 rupees. And speaking about this particular model, this is 12,200 for the acoustic model and the electroacoustic variant goes about 16,500 rupees. Now these what I mentioned are MRPs. There are very good discounts available on our website johnsmusic.in, and we have left the link for both these guitars right in the description. Speaking about the playability, the neck is quite slim, that makes it comfortable even if you have smaller hands. This is observed in both the guitars. The second very important feature only exclusive to these models are the nut width. These are the only models available with 44mm nut width. That means even if you are a beginner guitarist or an intermediate guitarist who has interest in fingerstyle playing, these two models will serve you very well. Though 43mm is a standard size for acoustic guitars, 44mm will kind of help you a little better to play fingerstyle more easier. Speaking about the craftsmanship, the guitar is finished really well. There is no errors at all in terms of finishing. We even checked how good is the bridge pasted. They are pasted really well. All these attributes we will give a very big high contribution to the fact that this is crafted in Indonesia. So the craftsmanship is really outstanding for the price given. Now in case if you're wondering why is this particular model having a little higher price range, by default all the cutaway guitars in any particular brand has a higher cost of manufacturing, and that is why all cutaway guitars will be slightly costlier. Now how do you decide which model to choose? This has to be done very much based on comfort first. If you are a person under the height of 5.5, this guitar will sit very nice and comfortable to you. All the concert sizes and orchestra models will have the same feel. The hand will have a nice slope downward and you can play the guitar very nicely. If you are a person above 5.5, I am 5.8 for example, and even the grand auditorium size sits very well in my hand with the slope in my right hand. As you can see, this sits very well in my hand and I can play it well. So this is the first criteria of how you choose the guitar. The size is very important. The second criteria is of course the sound. We have made some sound demo where both these guitars are played, so you can listen to the audio and decide which guitar is for you. So it's time to check out how these sound. So that was a sound demo of both these guitars. You should definitely choose what you like based on what comfort you're looking for. One very important observation is that whenever you buy guitars under the 10,000 price bracket, a very big problem is that they either do not last a long time or else they sound too bright, too shrilly in nature. What we observed with these models are that they don't sound too bright or too warm. They are right in between with a good balance, even though they are budget beginner guitars. That's why we urge most of the beginner guitar players to have a price range between 10 to 15,000 so that they can land with a good sounding instrument that has a long life. Though buying a cheaper guitar might sound very attractive to you in the beginning, as soon as you buy it, you might find it very difficult to play because of the fatter fretboard, very poor action setup, and most importantly, not having a very good life. So it doesn't make sense that you buy a guitar and then dispose it within a year. So always choose a guitar that sounds great and also has a long life with years to come. Coming to the pros and cons of both these models, starting with the positive first. Both these models are priced very well. Being an Indonesian make and the craftsmanship that they have done, this is priced very well. We do not find this guitar as expensive or out of budget guitars. These are really good quality beginner guitars. Second is the fretboard feel. The feel of the fretboard is very nice. The whole hand can wrap around the fretboard. That means this is a very good comfortable fretboard for most hands. Third positive is that it comes with good quality strings, especially considering an entry-level guitar. Fourth positive is that both these guitars come with a padded bag with padded straps and padded side handles. It's not very heavily padded but does the job well. Comes with a front pocket here with a chain and comes with an Allen key. That's a default accessory, and every of these guitars come with a pick guard, which is optional and you can fit it if required. Fifth positive point is that both these guitars come in an acoustic as well as an electroacoustic variant. So if you're a person who's looking for a hobby guitar at home, this works for you. If you're a person who's looking to connect it to an amplifier or to perform, this guitar also becomes a great choice. Coming to the negatives, the GA70c does not come in any other color as of now. There might be some future introductions, we do not know. This currently comes in natural finish only with acoustic and electroacoustic variant. Now that negative does not really apply to the F70. This comes in three color options. We have a natural, we have the F70 black top, that is black matte on top, and the rest will be the same. And there is F72, which is an all sapelli guitar, which we have reviewed in the past, and in case you want to check out that video, you can check the link in the I button. Another negative point is only to the electroacoustic variant that has a Fishman Sonitone pickup, is that if you're a person who wants equalizer and tuner on your guitar, that is not an offering that Hex guitar offers in general. All the guitars from this range to the higher range comes with a Fishman Sonitone pickup. So that was all about the Hex F70m as well as the GA70c. Both guitars come as a very strong recommendation for beginner acoustic guitars. If you have already a budget of about 7 to 8 or 9,000, we definitely recommend putting in that couple of extra thousands and going for this guitar. This guitar will be sounding better and lasting a long life. The primary sound difference that we observed is that the GA70c has a little more bass and a more overall rounded volume as compared to the F70. However, tonally they are exactly the same. The difference is only going to be the bass and the overall volume or the roundness of the sound. So please make sure you do not prefer the sound over the comfort, because comfort is something that helps you keep playing the guitar for a long time. So that's all for today. Thank you for being here. This video is done currently at our Pune store. If you want to check out these guitars and reach our store, the Google location is shared in the description. Please go and check it out. The links to buy both these guitars are in the description as well, so you can make your purchase and we can ship it to your doorstep. Thank you so much for showering all the support all these years. We are very much having a heartfelt gratitude towards our viewers. If you have any further doubts or queries, feel free to reach our call support. We can definitely help you out. So see you soon with some more product reviews and educational content, and until then, bye bye.